Hey, you're watching a new video from Late Night 99. Adrian, Anton, and myself watch a few of our videos that we made this year and react to them and talk about some commentary and behind the scenes stuff. We've released a longer video on our Patreon that where we watch every single film that we released this year. If you want to see the extra reactions and watch us for a little bit longer, we made it available for all Patreons. Go and check it out. Otherwise, you can watch it here. And yeah, thank you. Who are you?
I'm Adrian. I used to make movies and sometimes still do. I haven't made any for a while. I made such hit movies as Glim.
That's the one.
And
Glim,
Vigil.
Glim was good.
Glim was good. Glim was the first.
Vigil's low-key my favourite film.
Is it actually?
My favourite short film on the channel, yeah. I like
Nice.
Vigil a lot.
Vigil was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my... Tempest. Tempest.
And then you start as
you've
James Bond in Over the Next Horizon.
You know, it's James Bond, according to Very Nice Man on the internet, in response to my role in Over the Next Horizon.
You've acted in a lot of things.
I was a bit of Ghostface and a bit of policeman on screen.
And then you were policeman in Weapon X.
Yeah, why didn't I start with that? I'm just every cop character in
Yeah.
Late Night 99's productions.
And then you're the security guard in a film
Yep.
we haven't released yet.
Any vague law enforcement characters who don't change the plot but need to be there.
Yeah.
I'm the guy.
Non-essential characers
Unessential
for...
law enforcement character number 36.
Yeah, you're a plot device.
Yay! I'm a plot device, Mom.
I made it.
And
made it.
who are you?
I'm Anton. I'm a Swedish man. And I'm also on the channel sometimes. In front of the camera, unfortunately, and behind the camera, fortunately.
Very fortunately. You are a career filmmaker.
I made it, Mom. I made it.
Yeah.
Not the same mom, different mom.
No, I say too much things that on the channel that no one listens to, so if you want to know about me, go and watch those ones.
All the other ones. Stalk Alex on the channel.
Alright, we're gonna watch the films from this year and just enjoy them and make fun of them, probably.
Probably.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, kicking us off with the Watcher trailer from a cool film from 3 years ago. Was it 3 years ago that we made Watcher? 'Cause that's crazy.
I don't even know anymore.
Wasn't Watcher older than the channel?
Yeah.
Watcher is older than the channel.
It's a great song from my Swedish friend.
Yeah,
Made the soundtrack.
who did that? What's his name? Shout him out.
Sebastian Tillgren, which is the most Swedish name you can think of.
Does he want to be associated with this film still?
I don't know if he's seen it since it came out. I should ask him actually. He's really cool. We made a skit when I went back to Sweden that no one will ever see because it's in Swedish. But it was funny. I can say it's objective.
Put subtitles on it. Could it fit in MORANA without context?
Maybe actually. It's another breakup story. Like
Spoiler.
Hey.
we had so much fun making this movie and just like, how much shit can we do in 3 hours?
A lot, apparently.
A lot. I just wish we did more shit. Like the first half of the day was a little bit slow.
Yeah.
Second half really kicked in to gear.
But the first part was so funny.
Yes. The little,
That effect was, like, very good.
Pools of blood.
I love that we cut away from me saying pow.
Yeah.
It's easy.
That
to
was
say.
an essential cut around for me.
Yeah. Now you kept it in for so long as well, and I was like, you need to. I say pow. Can we just get rid of it?
But it's so easy to say pow, bang,
I know.
on a set with a fake gun.
You need that extra. Is this also a trailer?
This is also a trailer. I can't believe I got that duck in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that duck was more successful than your spearfishing. Like in the
Yeah.
background. You actually just catch
What was
it
that muddy water? Did you spit it out afterwards? Did you swallow that?
No,
muddy water?
that money, I'll tell you when we're watching it, otherwise we'll run out of things to talk about in those long takes. It was a concoction though.
Okay, I
It was-
think as long as it wasn't actual like
So it was amazing.
septic water from the river.
No, I was scared for you. I was like, this is
Really?
something Alex would do, where he's just like not thinking it through, be there on the day, and like, fucking now I need to drink this water. So Nafa gave me a lot of hate. I'm gonna take this out on the internet now. That I don't watch trailers for movies, and he's like, if you don't watch trailers for movies, you can't make trailers.
Right.
And I was like, but I pitched the whole trailer for Wolverine, like
That's
the
true.
whole script.
This is probably one of the best trailers that we've.
And I told him, and he's like, yeah, but the movie didn't need a trailer. I was like, it's not about needing a trailer.
It's super needed a trailer. We got like 1,500 views from trailer stuff.
Tell the internet.
And
Screw you, Anatha.
so we're not going to react to this because this is Anantha's film. He's not here to represent. So.
Boycotting.
This trailer was really good too. This is
my leg. Oh yeah, he edited this trailer. You know what? I gave him input on this trailer as well.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
You need to edit all of our trailers, man. Seriously.
I'm not an edit. I will tell you how to do it.
The names coming up with the panting.
That was his input, but
Oh,
I don't know can't why take. You were like, I take it.
Keep the
Can't
masks
take all the
on,
credit.
and then you
I can
see
take
the
some.
shot where we're like actually kicking you. And
This also predates the
waist
channel,
down.
but stands up really well.
That's a good bit.
Were you on that set?
I was on that set. I was a best boy. That's a good punch. I still don't know what that role is. What's a bit enlighten us? What's a best boy?
Enlightened.
Yeah. I know it's a lot. What specifically?
And then it's magically back.
Like the second-hand person to
Yes.
the
Very
gaffer.
dark. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, second in command.
There's an echo in this.
The best at it. Ooh, this is new things. We haven't seen this.
Please.
It's like when you die in Metal Gear Solid. It's like Snake.
Okay.
It's so crazy.
Dawn or
how
dusk?
varied all of it is. Because you wake up stupid early.
You don't find that in Australia.
That's no.
But I also like the tones.
Oh,
and some are like really funny, some are darkly funny, some are dramatic.
Yeah, everything is very different.
You guys
I
watch
know that
the
man.
commercial?
We know that man in real life. It's Wolverine.
So I like to pick up when I hear this song.
Oh really? Carry on.
It was the like
This is
season
probably
recap song.
When
Like the
all the
beginning of
footage was
the
coming
last
in.
episode of each season, they would
Oh
do carry
really?
on.
And I saw that bandit. Like fuck
Yeah, I'm so ready for this.
I was like,
season finale. And then anything after season 4 was just a discipline.
and I'm so tempted to do right now.
As well.
Nobody does the apocalypse better than us.
That's a great shot. I love that shot.
That was a really bad TikTok that I edited. I was learning how to use TikTok, and I put a TikTok up. It was not good.
Hey, but how did he survive getting killed with that bullet?
like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do. That's what this movie was all about.
This is answering that question. Did you not see that he got hand sanitizer and he put it in the wound?
Ooh.
That's how he survived, man. Watch her. Yes! It's been a decade since the Commonwealth government's outlawed sex to combat the issue of overpopulation.
This was Joel's idea. The
Surveillance officers called Watchers enforce this mandate with total impunity.
it's Joel's idea to add the text at the start.
That's
Do
a
you
cool.
think it worked or not?
Yeah, it made it way better, but like it was never. That's not the like meaning behind the Watchers in the original context.
Recontextualizes the entire
The
thing.
entire thing recontextualized, and like then we had the problem like now the ending doesn't work at all.
The editing is hilarious.
I like that the titles fade away and it's just
Yeah,
watches left.
yeah.
That's nice.
I think this concept would work way better as like a low budget feature film.
Yeah.
Make it.
Yeah, I wanted to make it with Joel, but he wants to make like a down to earth, like gritty, like very current day political thriller-esque movie. So I'm like, that's
You want to
good.
be friends with Charlie Booker?
Who? What?
Is that his name?
Who?
The Black Mirror guy.
Oh, I don't know.
Ah, that's
The Black Mirror guy?
Joel has
Pretty sure
two-
it's Charlie Brooker.
Joel has 2 modes. That is either gritty, down to earth, or fucking send it.
And I want to be somewhere in between. I just do like a dystopian, like very stylized.
Charlie Brooker.
Brooker.
He did all the Black Mirrors.
Yeah, I want to be friends with that guy. Please. If you hear
David
this.
Tracy! Everyone needs to watch David Tracy's new film, Beaten to Death.
That does look good.
So good.
You watched it.
No, I'm gonna pretend I did for David Tracy. No?
Did Joel watch it though? He got a screener for it.
I don't. He didn't watch it. I know. Rude.
That's a cool shot. Nice. Some cool DOP action happening here with the reds and the silhouettes and the contrast.
I was still learning how to use cameras.
So the first time we met was making this movie as well.
Yeah. There's some good stories there.
All those years ago. And I love that, like, in my head, like, the movie wasn't, like, overly sexual. Obviously, like, this dream sequence was, like, a sexual fantasy that this character had.
Yeah.
But then everyone else on set was like, yeah, this is all, like, super sexual, right? It's like, what do you mean? And it's like, yeah, she's clearly just seducing her, like, boyfriend the whole movie. And this guy is watching them.
The
like-
Watcher is a film that was accidentally about a man with issues with erectile dysfunction and his girlfriend continuously trying to sleep with him and his unwillingness to plant his seed in her.
And the guy that comes out to fix that.
His little beady eyes, it's so good.
Yeah.
Nikhil, if you're watching this, make movies again. You're such a
Yeah.
good actor.
That was, like, perfect performance.
Some game.
Whoa, some game. That's Halo.
If you watch what he's doing in Halo, he's just jumping up. He didn't know how to play video games because Wesley's like a super cool
Surfer
dude.
guy, Yeah.
He's never played video games before.
It's all acting, man. Oh, I feel so bad for him as well because we like fully mounted a GoPro on his nose and his nose was just like squished to his face. Because we tried the forehead and it was like that's the
It looks
wrong
really
angle.
silly.
Yeah.
And we put it a little bit
Yeah.
further down, but then he couldn't talk. And then we put it right on his nose, and it was so uncomfortable for him.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, it's funny. The shots of Lauren with the fisheye lens from up high was like, it was, you know, all those videos that people do with the 360 cameras.
Yeah.
It looked like that. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We tried to cut around it, not make it look too wonky.
I like that shot.
It's a good shot, and it's a great song. Never been shown. I love this scene though, especially like I remember the day, and I was like, just sniffer, sniffer. And I was like, I love this, but just like, take a big sniff.
you have to try and pick the sniff sound effect. You got to try and hear it because it's in there.
But then I also had to fight to keep the sniff in the edit. I was like, why did you take out the sniff? It's the best part of the whole movie. Look
Look,
this. Look
Lauren
this.
sniffs a lot.
No,
Yeah,
no, no, no,
that's sniffle.
no, like, here we go.
Oh, the little sunlight tweak on his mouth. Is yeah, nice.
I'm glad that we had her push him away and then look up at him like, what are you doing?
Yeah, because she
Yeah,
doesn't know
it-
this guy. She's like,
In the
You know
original,
what would have
she's just
made this film better?
She's just like shocked and she
Yeah.
doesn't do
What would have made
anything.
this film better is if Nikhil grew pregnant and then birthed the baby out of his anus, and then the baby crawled towards Lauren and then went, ugh, and then grew fat as well, and then birthed the baby out of his mouth.
Like men.
Like men. It's a movie about men.
I don't like men.
You didn't like men? I watched it the other day.
I liked it in the sense that it made me feel very uncomfortable and very icky and like.
Have you seen Men?
I know about it though.
It's so good.
But like, it's a movie I never want to watch again. I was like, you did a great job because I never want to watch this again.
That's weird.
So yucky.
This is
A Nafa's movie.
my favorite late night movie right now.
It's your favourite one?
Nafa's not here, so you're not allowed to say that.
This is my least favorite late night
Yeah.
movie right
Yeah, this is horrible.
How did he get the print on the manila folder? Did he cut the letters out and glue them on?
You're asking all these questions. I'm not. He fully made the folder from scratch, I think, and like burned it and coffee stained it. And I remember on the day we all these.
How did they get directed? Because that's.
Yeah, I kind of fucked up. I was in charge of like dispersing the extras, but on the day they all have like full blood, and some of them have like glass stuck to their faces and like super great makeup, and then we're like that guy, he's like fully like a crushed bottle on his face.
Wow.
You can't see anything now.
What did you step on?
Big pile of shit.
Yeah, and what's the big pile of shit?
You're asking me all the questions. I mean, I just produced it, man. It's a mix of a lot of things.
If James was here, he'd be able to tell us. He was the manager.
Yeah, the manager would be able to tell us. This is the first time I worked with Jono.
Nice.
He came in like 2 days before shooting because the other guy dropped out.
What was the connection with John? How did you know him?
Stefan worked with him on something else. He was like, just get Jono. And he had been saying this for like since the start of pre-production. And we were like, yeah, we'll find someone. And then when the other guy dropped out, we're like, okay, we're getting Jono. And he pretty much like killed it. Just like,
Jono has an ability to create chemistry with anyone that he's in the scene.
Yeah,
Which is pretty much just Stefan and stuff.
But it's always Stefan.
Isaac Tibbs as well, and
Yeah.
and Boogeyman. We can't say his name.
Yeah.
So you can shut the fuck up. It's just, it wasn't in the file.
That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Everyone loves this shot.
Yeah.
Very inspired by Atlanta, which is a great show. Everyone should watch it.
So was this one filmed with the intention of being black and white from the start?
Yes.
It was?
If you watch any of the footage in color, all the color temperatures are off, all the lighting is off. There's no like lighting continuity whatsoever.
Really?
Yeah, it's very like intentionally stylized and
Oh yeah.
contrasting.
I'd not seen the folder. I only just registered when he picked up the folder how damaged it is.
Yeah, it's all weathered. It's nice.
This is also like something that Anton and I take great pride and joy in, is that this is the first introduction of the Stefan Jono chemistry on Late Night 99. And it's these two like macho men being macho and all this. And then immediately after this, I go on and make another segment for MORANA where they play a gay couple. And it's just like, in our heads, it's like the sequel that just like takes
the progression of their
relationship. They just end up in this relationship together, and it's like,
I like that the music cuts out when it gets real like that.
yeah. And Anton did a great job with the editing and the sound mixing. He spent like a solid 8 months,
Yeah.
at least, editing and sound mixing.
That Twitch was so good.
Maybe that's exactly what we need.
And Clay's like one of my favourite parts in this whole thing.
Yeah, what's my favorite part of this whole thing?
Oh, the glasses? That's so good.
And the glasses again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob likes to buy.
Little Bob, your line's still one.
Tibbs just kills it. He just steals the show.
Tibbs is hilarious. It is.
And even the way he carries himself and every single thing is totally different.
Yeah.
Like his whole posture, his
He's a great character actor.
yeah, even the way he speaks, like the
Southern drawl. Such great as well. Where
wait, did Alex disappear?
No.
Or he stepped back. Wait, there he is.
There was a stunt team involved at some point, and then before they got the time to like actually like rehearse any choreography, they were like, we're actually booked now, so we can't do it. They're like, So then Anafa did a previs of this scene.
Yeah.
And then after that, you guys met up in a park and did it again. But none of the actors knew what the fuck was going on. So on the day, in between takes or during setups, it was like, yeah, and then you punch him here, and then you move over here. I'm surprised no one died.
Yeah, no one got hurt, right?
There was a small stabbing, but
Oh.
just the tiniest.
With the Wolverine claws.
On the very
Did that
last,
guy get stabbed?
The plastic ones
got
or the metal
stabbed?
ones, I hope.
Clay got stabbed on the arm,
Ooh.
like the tiniest scratch, and it was the last thing of the last day, pretty much.
Was it the slash and at the end?
Yeah, something like that, I think. And it was so fun because I think the take before that, because we had plastic claws and we had like metal claws, and the take before he got stabbed, I was like, we've been using the metal ones this whole time. I was like, we should use the plastic ones, and then immediately after that, stab.
Ugh.
Well, good thing we weren't using metal.
Why you always gotta shit on my plan, Wade? Come up with a good plan and I won't have to. This is a fine plan. It is not a fine plan. This is the same old shit. You just need to pick your fucking act up and act like a fucking adult for this shit. Oh, of course, yeah. Cause you would know this shit. Act like an adult for the same old shit. To be on a mess of work. Right around the same. We'll do it next time. Oh, I'll give it to the first thing that's never got you. Roll the rain. Look at this.
Like
Our mom was never around.
Like you can hear the spit in the bullet,
Yeah.
implying that he got shot in the head. That's why he would know.
So good.
These drums as well. They're like, oh yeah, fuck, shit's going down.
Nice. Pity.
The other door.
That was so funny on the day because Clay accidentally walked out the wrong door and Isaac just went with it and did a take and he and like fully committed to it. And Clay didn't get it at first because he's like, what do you mean? And he's like, the other door. He just like, it went on and on and on and on and then.
Oh.
Nice, like the blood.
Yeah, that was me.
Hey!
It's the guy!
Yeah, this fight is the best fight in Weapon X. Let's be real.
That's the best shot.
That was scary going
How
back.
did you? Yeah, right.
Because there was a map
Was it the
behind
pressure
it.
of there being like a whole cast and crew there?
Yeah, that
watching?
did suck, but also I didn't want to fucking break the door because it was pretty flimsy. And if I go back too hard and it like breaks a panel or something on it, that's gonna be bad. But if I go left or right, I hit the frame. And if I go not far enough, then it's gonna look like I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm like,
So did you just give into it and let it happen, or?
I did go back a bit, and then I just.
Oh, that's so
that's good. I just didn't give it too much juice. I had to throw my floor.
Was he standing on something?
I don't remember.
The shirt rip. So good.
That shirt
So
rip sound
ironic.
effect was also like the biggest pain because
Is
such
that
a
his
fast
shirt?
motion. Yeah. Such a
Nice.
fast motion. That was like, what sound do we put there? But if you didn't put any sound, everyone was like, when did he take off his shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he got
Yeah, the
ripped.
sound is.
The sound helps a lot.
Oh no, little Bob.
I love that little Bob is wearing a singlet as well. Like, cut.
He got cut on his arm, so it must have been like during the like up and swing. It's like from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Very unintentional. We watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood like 6 months after finishing this, and we're like, fuck, I recognize that line.
It's also a line from the entirety of the 60s.
That's true. Because that's when this movie is set, potentially.
It talks about the Vietnam War.
Yeah. Which was not the 60s.
Come with
70s.
me.
The 60s, getting into the 70s.
By the way, put you down.
I don't want to say because I'll be wrong.
History.
It was like a 10-year war. It went on.
I'll look it up.
Across decades.
It's a 60 though.
This as well, all these like screaming and yelling. And then Alpha, he didn't know what to do with the ending, and he was like, I'll just put in what I feel. And he was just like, I just feel all these like screaming and voices in my head, and he put it in the thing. He's like, oh my god, it works. I was like, oh, there we go.
What'd you find?
1955
Yep.
to 1975.
No.
The Long War.
20
Long-ass
years.
war. Jesus.
So good.
That like
Stefan's acting is just like he's so good at his craft.
beautiful, beautiful creature. A great man. Yeah, we were singing this song for a long time back home. We were just like,
Oh,
Hey.
Claire even did his fingernail. That's
That
so
looks-
good. Because of his crawling. Broken.
she's top of her game.
Damn.
That's a great shout as well.
Let's
That was the
see.
funny gag. Like you can't really tell in the actual like short film, but pretty much every time he gets punched or thrown or anything, he has false teeth like thrown out of his mouth. I mean, it was like the funniest thing we did. That's my favorite shot from the entire.
Hey, point. My name is spelt differently in 2 different parts.
What?
Credits.
Is your name spelled wrong in the credits?
Z, Adrian, Simone, and then it goes stunt coordinator, Simone.
Simone.
Like it's different in different parts of the credits.
No!
And my family picked up on it. They're like, you spelled your name wrong. And I'm like, only on one of the two.
Yeah. I'll get you to spell Anantha Krishna Raj.
Yeah.
And see how you go.
Oh, I don't care. I'm just like, oh yeah. It took me a while to notice.
The disrespect.
I have been disrespected and will never work with him again.
He should get cancelled.
Hey, thanks for watching. The next movie you're going to see on our channel is going to be MORANA, so check that out when it comes to YouTube. Otherwise, I'll catch you later. Bye.